So Muddy, it's funny because Muddy did a second psychedelic album with me called After the Rain. And then years later, I read where he was saying some things that people would ask him about it. But I remember Muddy loving the sales of Electric Mud because it was the first time he got a big royalty check in years,
Yeah.
and he loved that, Years later, when he came into his own again as this great blues icon, which he is and should always have been, he sort of put down that little era. But it was never meant as as disrespect to Muddy Waters. It was, like I say, it was an experiment, like an artist's painting. So,
And it wasn't meant as a complete and forever change of
no
direction.
way, never. It was just trying something new.
Because he immediately went back to doing, the sort of Chicago stuff that
Yes.
he'd been doing for quite a long time, didn't he?
Right.
I can't remember exactly what the next album was after that, but I'm quite sure that. Oh, in fact, I don't know whether those were sort of moonlighting, but he went off and did albums for Douglas Records or
Right.
Muse Records, mainly featuring the Sidemen, Buford
Exactly.
and Luther Johnson
Right.
and so on. But he did. You're right. He did After the Rain the following year, about a year later,
Right.
'69, wasn't it?
Right.
And that had almost exactly the same band, although they'd lost the third guitar player, Ronnie
Exactly.
Faulkner, by then. But it was
Yeah.
Phil Upchurch and Pete Cosey on guitar.
Right.
Louis Hatfield, wonderful bass player. Maurice Jennings. was
Right, Maurice Jennings, who then played with Ramsey Lewis after.
Yeah, Charles Stepney and Charles Stepney on keyboards, and he
Yes.
also did the arrangements along with Gene Barge and everything. So, in fact, there was a lot of continuity there anyway, because a lot of those musicians had played on.
Yeah, they were my chess boys. They were there every day, and they were great players. And no one ever, conceptualized this as would be Muddy's new sound forever. It was purely experimental music, with Muddy being the vocalist.
That's right, but that is only half of what's wrong. I wanna show that girl that sometimes was it twice as long.